Repton in 986 CE, 236 Norse women drank mercury rather than risk capture because they knew exactly what Vikings did to the wives of defeated warriors. The archaeologists found them in neat rows, mercury residue coating their teeth, their hands still clutching the clay vessels. Some held each other, mother and daughter, sisters, the youngest barely 15 winters old. Listen, you can almost hear it, the bubbling of liquid metal poured from iron cauldrons, the whispered prayers to Freya, the sobbing of those who hesitated before their friends helped tip the poison past their lips. These weren't slaves. The jewelry buried with them, silver arm rings, amber beads, bronze brooches, marked them as wives of jarls, women who'd commanded households, who'd worn keys at their belts as symbols of authority, who'd managed estates while their men went Viking. Now those men lay scattered across English fields, cut down at Tettenhall, butchered at Buttington, the great heathen army that had terrorized Britain for decades finally broken, and these women knew what came next. They'd seen it themselves, had maybe even given the orders, when Norse raiders brought home Saxon women, when Irish girls stumbled off the longships in chains, when Frankish nobles' daughters stood naked on the auction blocks. The mercury worked fast, metallic taste flooding their mouths, convulsions, frothing, their last sight, the wooden beams of the longhouse where they'd chosen to die together rather than live what they'd inflicted on thousands. So, here's what haunts me, what keeps me awake at night after reading these archaeological reports. These women at Repton, they chose mercury poisoning. Think about that. Mercury, one of the most agonizing ways to die. Convulsions so violent they'd break their own bones, blood frothing from their mouths, their minds fracturing as the metal ate through their nerves. And they chose this. 236 of them chose this, because whatever waited outside those longhouse doors was worse. What system of horror makes mercury seem merciful? Listen, that's the sound of an auctioneer calling prices in Old Norse. 20 silver for the young one. The words echo